So now for our story portion of today. For today's story, we are going to be reading the book called Teeny Tiny, and this is by Jill Bennett. And when I was little, the story was read to me, and I really liked it, and I still have it, so I thought it would be nice to read it with you guys. Please make sure that you are sitting down in a nice quiet area so that you can focus and listen to the story with no distractions, okay? Teeny Tiny. Once upon a time, there was a teeny tiny woman who lived in a teeny tiny house in a teeny tiny village. One day, this teeny tiny woman put on her teeny tiny hat and went out of her teeny tiny house to take a teeny tiny walk. When the teeny tiny woman had gone a teeny tiny way, she came to a teeny tiny gate. So the teeny tiny woman opened the teeny tiny gate and went into a teeny tiny churchyard. In the teeny tiny churchyard, she saw a teeny tiny bone on a teeny tiny grave, and the teeny tiny woman said to her teeny tiny self, "This teeny tiny bone will make some teeny tiny soup for my teeny tiny supper." Do you see what things are behind here? What do you think those are? So do you see what the dog and the cat were thinking about the bone? She was thinking it's a good idea for soup, but here she's showing the dog is thinking about eating it and the cat is thinking about eating it. And so the teeny tiny woman took the teeny tiny bone from the teeny tiny grave and put it in her teeny tiny pocket and went back to her teeny tiny house. When the teeny tiny woman got to her teeny tiny house, she was a teeny tiny bit tired. So she went up her teeny tiny stairs. There she is looking for this. Look at these. 1, 2, 3. And put the teeny tiny bone into her teeny tiny cupboard and got into her teeny tiny bed. When the teeny tiny woman had been asleep for a teeny tiny while, she was awakened by a teeny tiny voice from the teeny tiny cupboard, which said, "Give me my bone!" And the teeny tiny woman was a teeny tiny bit frightened, so she hid her teeny tiny head under the teeny tiny bedclothes and went to sleep again. So she hid under her blanket. And when she had slept a teeny tiny time, the teeny tiny voice cried out again from the teeny tiny cupboard, a teeny tiny bit louder. Give me my bone. This made the teeny tiny woman a teeny tiny bit more frightened, so she hid her teeny tiny head a teeny tiny bit further under the teeny tiny bedclothes. Ooh, I'm a little scared. And when the teeny tiny woman had been asleep again for a teeny tiny time, the teeny tiny voice from the teeny tiny cupboard said a teeny tiny bit louder, "Give me my bone." The teeny tiny woman was a teeny tiny bit more frightened, but she popped her teeny tiny head out of the teeny tiny bedclothes and said in her loudest teeny tiny voice, what do you think she's gonna say? Oh, take it! Look at the way she's yelling. And so they took it and off they went. And when our story's over, we say the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this story today. I hope you make good choices. I hope you guys know how much we love you and miss you guys every day. And just hope that you guys are being the best leaders. So I will see you in our next video soon. Have a good day. Bye.